Hi, everyone. My name is Colin Summer, and I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I work at Warner Brothers over in a department called Harry Potter Global Franchise Development as a senior marketing manager. And I just finished my first year of FEMBA, which feels like such a monumental feat. And admittedly, the year went by so much quicker than I ever imagined it going. When you're in the nitty gritty, when you're studying for midterms and final exams and doing homework and reviewing class notes, it feels like you're just going to be in this endless cycle of new information and very challenging assignments. But seriously, within the blink of an eye, the entire year is over. And I feel so blessed to have gone through that with my amazing class alongside of me. I've seen FEMBA already impact my career in so many ways. And what I'd like to tell people is that for me, FEMBA is less about learning hard skills or technical things and more about helping you think in a very different way, in a very strategic way. Now, that being said, of course, there are incredibly tangible things that you will be able to learn in the program and apply immediately to your job function. For instance, even in accounting and finance, I'm learning brand new things about Excel modeling and spreadsheets that I've been able to apply instantly in my job. But beyond that, it's really just about thinking about business from an entirely new perspective. And it really does make you see the world in a completely different light. And I've been so thankful for it at this stage. So I'm not going to lie, FEMBA is an incredibly rigorous program, and you absolutely will be stretched to your limits, but that is the entire intention of the program. And it really is the place where you find the most amount of growth. And for me, one of the biggest challenges that I had in my first year of FEMBA was just figuring out how to allot my energy expenditure throughout the week. Because, of course, I'm working Monday through Friday. I have class all day on Saturday. Throughout the weekdays, I'm working on reading or homework or studying for a midterm or final. And it really does take quite a bit out of you. And so it's incredibly important to make sure that you're not spending all of your energy throughout the day at work unnecessarily, and making sure that you're being very consistent in how you spend your time and where you put your attention towards. Dylan Stafford actually had a fantastic quote that I remember from way back when I was going through the admissions process for FEMBA. And he likes to say that the secret is to plan your work and work your plan. And that is something that I've been telling everyone that I speak to who's interested in FEMBA. Plan your work, figure out when you're going to be doing certain assignments, what time throughout the week that you can set aside for very particular assignments or rituals or behaviors for school, and then work your plan. Figure out what is in it for you. What are you trying to get out of FEMBA, and focus your energy and attention on the things that actually are going to matter to you and your personal development. So in just a matter of a few months, I'm going to be moving into my second full year of FEMBA. I've, of course, finished all of the first year core requirements. So that would be leadership foundations, organizational behavior, data and decisions, accounting, finance, marketing, and economics. And currently I'm in a corporate finance class over the summer, which has been a lot of fun so far. And I think the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is just starting to take classes of my own volition and choosing. I came into FEMBA with the intention of beefing up my business skills and quant and data skills, which are areas that I'm incredibly uncomfortable in. And part of the challenge of FEMBA for me has been kind of succumbing to that feeling of discomfort and taking classes and doing assignments and leading on projects that are completely out of my comfort zone. Sometimes I have no idea what I'm actually doing, and I feel like that is actually the point of the program. This is a safe place to be able to test your skills in a really unique setting with people who are going to be encouraging you and steering you towards the right direction. And so ultimately, I'm looking forward to just taking some really difficult classes that are really going to challenge me, because I know this is the ultimate opportunity to take advantage of those sort of opportunities. And I can't wait to see what comes up over this next year. I am honored to be a voice of the UCLA FEMBA class of 2023, and my best advice for future students is to recognize what incredible opportunity this next 3 years is going to be. Realize that you need to make the most of it, but what I don't suggest doing is stressing about everything. I know that is so much easier said than done, but especially going into your first year of core classes, you're going to be exposed to so many new disciplines that you likely haven't been exposed to in the past, and it's going to be really challenging. You're not going to be good at everything. In fact, you might fail at some things, and that's okay. It is part of the process. I would recommend that folks who are entering the program care about your classes. Invest the time, invest the energy. Try not to stress. Try not to stress, because this ultimately is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity to learn new things and to explore your interests and to figure out what exactly you want to do with your career. But you also have to recognize that business school is entirely different than undergraduate. We're dealing with things at a much higher level here. You need to take what is going to be most useful for you, leave the rest behind, and do the best that you possibly can. I know you can do it, and I can't recommend UCLA Anderson enough.